Imagine driving to wherever you're driving in your own car, grown-up old men, not 1, not 2, not 3, 16, come and molest you. Yo! What's up guys? It's Rosebud and welcome to my channel! I hope you're fine, I hope you're great, and I hope this video finds you well. In today's video, I want to handle the topic nudeness. Nudeness in Kenya, nudeness in Germany. This is one topic which captured my mind when I arrived to Germany. And to get into that, go grab yourself a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a glass of soda, whatever you like, even a glass of wine, and sit down. Let's talk. And without further ado, let's get straight to it. It might sound like such a fun topic, but it's actually such a sensitive topic because Kenya and Germany are like two different worlds, like extremes of each. And when you are from the one part coming to the other, or from the one going to the other, it just like you feel like you are in a different planet. Bear in mind, these two countries are so similar in so many ways, but when it comes to nudity, oh my god, it's just like heaven and hell. It's like just south and west. It's just like North Pole and South. It's like completely different. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I decided to make this video today because last week there was this big incident which happened in Kenya. It was a terrible, immoral, bestialic incident which happened in Kenya, where a lady was raped by 16 grown-up men in her own car.
This is a video that went viral, showing a woman being harassed by a group of men to an extent of stripping her naked along Wangari Maathai Road. The Nairobi Police Commandant Joshua Mukata confirmed that 16 culprits have been arrested so far and are being grilled at DCI offices in Gigiri.
Yeah. Imagine driving to wherever you're driving in your own car, grown-up old men, not 1, not 2, not 3, 16, come and molest you and rape you. Like, what? It's so difficult to say because this incident it's something which happens in Kenya quite often. People don't talk about it so often, and I think the problem is just so much rooted in the idea in Kenya that skin means it's so difficult to make this topic today because this is a topic which gets my blood boiling in my own veins. I don't understand why we Kenyans became like that. I don't know if you understand what I mean, because if you ask anyone, this is not a single incident. These things happen so many times, only that people don't talk about it. People don't even want anyone to know because it's associated with shame and it's associated with shande. You know what I mean? And this is so horrible. So let me introduce to you this country called Germany, where nudity is a culture. You got me right. Nudity in Germany, it's the free body culture. It's a right for everyone, and it does not mean anything sexual. Being naked in Germany is just like being clothed. You know what I mean? If you're wearing something, no one looks, no one asks, no one even bothers. And the same thing happens if you are naked. Or let me stop saying naked. Let me just say if you're showing skin. So for me, walking in Germany looking like this, it's just like so normal. But if I were to be in Kenya, this would be like, wow, hell would break open. What the hell? And I remember having this hard conversation with my mother one day when I went to visit, and I was wearing this dress of mine which reached to my knees. My dress was not short, it was up to the knees, and my mom was like, Rose, I think I would rather change that dress. You cannot walk around here looking like that. And I looked at my dress, I was like, why? Because it's too short. And then I sat down with my mom and I was asking her, but it's me wearing the dress. Why does it really affect other people? And my mom, I love her so much, because with her, she has different views in different subjects, and it's so easy to just sit down with her and just talk. You know, she gives me her side of view, I give her my side of view. We don't have to hate each other because of that, because we disagree on something, but at least I kind of get to wear her shoes for that moment and see the world from her view, from her perspective. And this is my mom telling me, with such a dress, you attract the wrong people. If you walk out of this house in such a dress and you are raped, it's your fault. It's my mom pouring her heart to me, telling me, if you walk out in such a dress and some man somewhere sees you and rapes you, it's your fault. It's crazy that we Kenyans actually have this mentality that if a girl is dressed in a certain way, it's like an invitation. If a girl is showing skin, may it be legs or décolleté or even arms, if she's showing any kind of skin, it's like a sexual invitation from her side. How did we get this mentality? And when I saw this incident online, I could not help myself but think, what if these men saw her dressing in a certain way and thought, oh, I have been invited, and the raping of her is, in their mind, her fault. I was like, this cannot be the world that we live in today, can it? Seriously. So I was thinking, comparing in my mind these two countries. In Germany, where nudity does not mean sexual anything, and in Kenya, where a little bit of skin or anything showing, it's just an open invitation to the world. And where did it come from? When I remember our ancestors were people who walked around almost naked. Most of them actually naked. They did not have any clothing to cover themselves from toe to the head. I don't remember my grandmother talking about how rape was so widespread those days. No, in fact, virginity was the key value those days. So when I talk to people in Kenya and I hear them say that wearing of short skirts and shorts and, you know, sleeveless stuff is a Western thing, I'm like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? No. In fact, wearing anything, those clothes, all is Western. Wearing of everything from toe to is all Western. You know what happened those days when the colonial people came to Kenya and found we Africans wearing nothing, walking around every day as though, yeah, no one cared, no one, that was life. It didn't mean anything, you know. And then they started to convince us, people, you cannot walk around looking like this, because the men we have here, when they look at you, they get aroused and they feel like, you know, I can assess it, I get it. And so we started being told, dress up. If you don't want to be raped, you have to dress up. So we started dressing up, and it entered and almost became like our culture, that we have to cover ourselves. I remember even during the colonial times, there were girls who would dress like erotically, like shorts and, you know, showing skin. And these were the girls who would be like, you know, offered to the masters for their sexual satisfaction. So it ended up being associated with prostitution, with access, with cheapness. And that's why if you want to be a good girl, you have to dress up with long stuff, cover yourself, so that you don't arouse the man, so that you don't make the men feel sexually active. We never used to have it. So it's not something we had in our tradition. It's something which was brought to us. And I pray that we could just get rid of this mentality that when a girl shows some skin or dressed in some kind of way, it's like an invitation. It's a sexual invitation to anyone. No, please, let's just get rid of this mentality. So yeah, what I think I'm saying is, shame on you if you put tradition to such an incident. Let's make our country a safe place, especially for women and for girls. Let's make our country, I know we are supposed to bring up girls and teach them to dress well so that they can be safe from men. But what if we brought up men? What if I raised my boy? What if everyone raised their boys in a certain way to tell them, no matter how a girl dresses, there is no anything which gives you the right to have sexual access to them, apart from if you two want. And let us not just raise our girls to fear men, but let's raise our boys to be respectful, moral people. Let us raise our boys to be men who protect girls and women, but not people who offend them in any way, especially not sexually. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say with this video. Just like in Germany, where we have everyone feeling so free with their bodies, women and men, you can have yourself dressed the way you want, and no one will really care. I pray that this is one situation which will be the same for Kenyans one day, that a Kenyan can dress just the way she wants without anyone without them having to fear for their lives, without them having to be afraid of being offended in some kind of way. I pray this will be I pray that my reality in Germany will be a reality for many women in Kenya. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so sorry that I just went venting and venting. This topic just makes me yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let's continue praying for peace in this world, and please stay safe, stay blessed and optimistic. Until next time, till next Sunday, till then, ciao.